And the second one is a 2-bar. Like. So, a nice recon dart you can either use for early info in A cave or to retake A site if they're playing from cave and shop. Is to go into this box here, then you take the top left corner of your mouse one indicator and just place it right on the tip of this leaf here, like this, and do a 2-bar.
Revealing area.
This one will fly over the map and come into the cave like this. Scans here and here. A nice little recon dart for retaking a site is to hit this corner as it reveals here and most of backside, so you can clear the other corners that are close. It also sees most of these spots. You can't clear all of it, but this one is a pretty good retake arrow. So what you do is you crouch next to this box here because you want to bounce it off here so that even if it's smoked, you can still use it. And then you want to use the bottom left corner of your inner charge bar and place it next to this one and do a full charge 1 bounce. So you place the bottom left corner of your inner charge bar with 1 bounce, full charge like that.
Scanning ahead.
This one requires some practice, but eventually you'll hit it right here. So a very nice wallbang arrow inspired by Mendo's idea is to have a recon dart that hits here, so you can wallbang people out here from inside this room through this window. It even works with a classic. So what you want to do, you want to take this balcony and this corner you want to match with the corner of these wooden panels. Then you want to put the left mouse indicator right on this dark patch like so, and then you want to do a 1-bar 1 bounce.
Revealing area.
Here we go. So a nice recon dart for defenders to spot bottom middle is to get into this corner, and then you just want to place your inner charge bar on top of this box like this. Just move a few pixels out to the right and then do a full charge.
Scanning ahead.
This should hit the corner here and scans a lot of this area. So a nice recon dart that clears out the left corner of B site, so you only have to focus on the right side, is to get into this cannon here. You place your second charge bar line just inside the tip of this leaf like that and do a 2-bar.
Scanning ahead.
This one takes long enough so that you can run and you can peek here when the arrow lands, which means that you only need to clear this angle instead of taking a 50-50. For a retake arrow that clears the back corner of B site, where there can be some snakes, you get on the middle of this rock. You see these 3 rocks in a line. You stand on the middle of this one here, and then you just aim for this V shape in the trees. You do a 2-bar right in the corner there.
Scanning
Boom.
ahead.
Simple stuff. It flies. Woohoo! Like this. There you go. Okay, so a double shock dart from defender that hits one of the default planting spots between the iron boobies. You go into this corner here, put your crosshair right on the corner of this inner triangle. Then you want to do a 2-bar right on the corner tip here of this wooden plank, and then a 1-bar plus a jump while you aim for the middle of this corner here like that. So it's gonna look like this. 2-bar.
Scanning ahead.
1-bar and jump.
Area.
So a post plant double shock dart for the plant between the iron boobies. So this one is slow, so you have to predict when they're gonna diffuse, because it takes too long to shoot it when you hear the diffuse sound. So you get into this corner here until you stop. Then you're first gonna take the bottom pointer of your mouse button indicators and put it into the crevice there like this and do a 2-bar. And then you're gonna take your bottom left HUD line and place it right here like that and do a 1-bar. So it's gonna look like this. 2-bar, 1-bar. You can double shock the entrance to a cave where they will normally peek. A lot of people probably peek here because the orb is right inside here as well, so it's normal to run there afterwards. So possibly you could even use the orb as a call out and then shock dart this spot. So what you do is you go into this corner here and you want to use the ultimate icon and line it up with this edge, which means that you cannot have your shock dart out before you line it up. Then you do a full charge, you count to 5, and then after you place the dot of your right click indicator right under this little tip here. So it's gonna look like this. Full charge, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're playing A defense and they are pushing B, you can hit B default by going into this corner here. So you want to take the top right corner of your bottom left HUD line and place it in the middle of this line, like this here, and do a full charge. And then you want to count to 5, and then you want to place your left charge bar diamond in the middle of this thing here. So it's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the second one is a 2-bar. A double shock dart for what we can assume is default plant, considering how it's covered from both defender spots, is to fall back into this corner here until you align the box with this line here. Then you're gonna take the right dot of your right click indicator, put it right there and do a 1-bar, and afterwards you're gonna take the top right corner of your charge bar and place it right above the corner of this shadow here and do a 1 bounce full charge. So it's gonna look like this. 1-bar,
Shock dart.
there you go. So, simple execute for A site, a breeze, playing Viper. You get into this corner here, put the wall here, make sure that it goes through the boxes on A site. That's how you know it's gonna be correctly angled. Then you go into this box here until you stop. You're gonna start with the poison cloud, aim for this palm and do a jump throw. And then afterwards, you can use your snake bite by using the left mouse button indicator right on the tip of this corner like that. So what this does, the smoke will double up as a post-plant and pre-plant smoke,
Toxins going up.
and the wall walls of sight. Here's my suggestion for a execute on B site. First, you go here and you put the wall right on the corner of the plant spot, so it's hard for them to push through. Then you go back to the cannon here. First you're gonna take your smoke and you're gonna take the point between your 2 mouse indicators and put it right on the corner of this wall there like that and do a jump throw. It's very important that you jump and then throw. And then from the same spot afterwards, post plant, you can use a snake bite by using the smoke icon on the tip of this building like that. So this smoke doubles up as a post plant and pre plant.
Poison's off.
And snake bite lands in the middle.